Hello. Welcome back. If you're listening to this, it's probably getting late. Maybe the lights are already low. Maybe you're already comfortable. Tonight, I want to tell you a story. It's a quiet one. A good one. The kind that doesn't ask anything of you. All you have to do is close your eyes and let yourself listen. Let's begin. Our journey tonight begins not with a grand adventure, but with a simple departure. A quiet moment of leaving one place and moving towards another. Not with urgency, but with a gentle inevitability. Imagine the soft glow of a station in the late afternoon, the kind where the air holds a hint of winter's chill, but a warmth waits just inside. The platform quiet, perhaps a few flakes of snow already drifting down, catching the light. Tonight, we step aboard a night train. A train designed for long journeys, for comfortable passage, for carrying you gently from where you are to where you need to be in your dreams. No rush. No need to hurry. Just the promise of a peaceful ride. As you settle in, feel the soft cushioning of your seat. Notice the gentle sway. And let the world outside begin to blur as we start our slow, unhurried journey. The train pulls away so smoothly, you might barely feel it. A whisper of movement at first, then a steady, almost imperceptible increase in speed. The station lights shrink in the distance, becoming small, twinkling memories. Outside the window, the sky is deepening to that particular shade of twilight we call the blue hour. Not yet dark, not quite daylight, just a profound, soft blue stretching endlessly over the world. And into this blue, we enter the forests, tall, silent trees, their branches heavy with a fresh blanket of snow. They stand like sentinels, watching us pass, each one a ghost, painted in shades of charcoal and silver against the deep indigo sky. The world outside is a canvas of quiet beauty. The only sound is the rhythmic shush of the train through the snow and the steady, comforting beat of the wheels on the tracks. Dunk, dunk. Dunk, dunk. A natural lullaby. It had started snowing sometime in the early afternoon, not dramatically, just steadily, the kind of snow that blankets everything in a profound quiet, making staying inside feel like a gift rather than a choice. The flakes still fall gently, catching in the beam of the train's headlamp for just a moment before dissolving into the vast, soft whiteness. You can feel the subtle rumble beneath your feet through the floor of the carriage. It's a vibration that settles deep inside, a constant, gentle reminder that you are in motion. Carried, moving ever so slowly deeper into the night. There's a gentle warmth inside the carriage, a comfortable temperature that keeps the chill of the outside world at a pleasant distance. You might notice the condensation beginning to form on the window pane, blurring the sharp edges of the passing trees into soft, abstract shapes. Each breath you take feels a little deeper, a little slower here. This is a space for peace, a time for quiet contemplation, or for simply letting go. The train is a moving pocket of warmth and light in a world that is gradually surrendering to the dark. The rhythm of the tracks is a steady heartbeat, a promise of comfort, a journey towards rest. Inside the carriage, a soft, golden light begins to spread. The overhead lamps hum gently, casting pools of warmth. Enough light to read by, if you wished, but also soft enough to simply close your eyes and let it wash over you. This particular carriage feels lived in the best possible way. The fabric of the seats is soft, perhaps a deep, comforting green or a muted plaid. The brass fittings gleam faintly. The scent of old wood and perhaps a distant hint of tea or coffee mingles in the air. It feels like a safe, familiar space, even if it's your first time here. You pull your blanket a little closer. The weight of it is reassuring. A soft wool, perhaps, or a gentle fleece. It's enough to keep the last whisper of chill from the station at bay. You can feel the warmth begin to spread through you, from your shoulders down to your toes. The rhythm of the train outside has become a constant companion. It's a deep, resonating hum that almost feels like a part of you now, a steady, unwavering beat that gently rocks you, back and forth, side to side, just enough to feel cradled. Your gaze drifts around the carriage. Other passengers, if there are any, are quiet too, lost in their own thoughts or perhaps already drifting towards sleep. A figure reading a book, silhouetted against a window. Another, head gently resting against the seat, all part of this shared quiet journey. The vastness of the forest outside feels both immense and strangely comforting. It's a reminder of how small we are, how protected we are within this moving sanctuary. The trees rush past like a painted backdrop, an endless, silent audience to your peaceful passage. You might find yourself just watching the condensation on the window, tracing patterns with your finger, or simply observing the way the light catches it. The feeling of the soft texture of your seat beneath you, supporting you. Everything working together to hold you in this moment of perfect, gentle ease. As the carriage continues its gentle sway, you might find your mind drifting, not actively thinking, but just letting thoughts float by, like the passing trees outside, unclinging, undemanding. Perhaps a soft memory emerges, a quiet afternoon from long ago, the scent of a particular flower, or the sound of a familiar laugh. It doesn't ask for your attention, only to be gently acknowledged before it drifts away again. You reach for a warm thermos beside you. The ceramic is smooth and comforting in your hand. You pour a small amount of tea into a waiting cup. The steam rises, fragrant and warm. A simple, familiar ritual that grounds you in this moment. The taste is gentle, perhaps chamomile or a soothing mint. It warms you from the inside out. The small complication, if there ever was one, was only a brief question about what tomorrow might hold, a fleeting worry about a task undone. But here, in the quiet rhythm of the train, those worries seem to dissolve. They are small, distant things, unable to penetrate this peaceful bubble. They simply don't matter right now. And that's okay. The sounds of the train, the soft clickety-clack, the distant hum, they are a constant, reassuring presence, like a quiet conversation happening just out of earshot, not demanding attention, but always there, holding the space. Outside, the last vestiges of twilight are fading. The blue has deepened to a velvet black. The snow-covered landscape is now illuminated only by the occasional glint of moonlight or the distant sweeping beam of the train's lamp. It's a world given over to quiet and mystery, a world perfectly still, even as we move through it. Your eyes might feel a little heavier now, your body deeply relaxed. The gentle rocking is doing its work, carrying you, gently, so gently. The train continues to glide, a silent presence in the vast slumbering forest. The world outside is now a deep tapestry of shadows. The snow reflects what little light remains, a soft, internal glow from the moon hidden behind clouds. Time loses its meaning here. There is only the continuous flow of movement, the gentle rocking, the soft sounds. You are simply existing within the embrace of the journey. You are simply existing within the embrace of the journey. The destination doesn't matter anymore. The act of traveling itself has become the entire purpose. A journey not to a place, but to a state of mind. A state of utter calm, of profound relaxation.